Canada's long-running fighter jet saga has taken a dramatic turn. Just as the nation seemed locked into a future with the American-made F-35, a new possibility has rattled the status quo. Bombardier has confirmed active discussions with Saab about a potential joint venture to produce the JAS-39 Gripen E on Canadian soil. This is not merely a business negotiation, it represents a significant strategic alternative, and it challenges Ottawa's procurement plans. It raises questions about jobs, costs, national sovereignty. The timing is critical. It arrives amid growing uncertainty around the F-35 in Canada and in the United States. For years, the F-35 was presented as inevitable. The core appeal of the Bombardier Saab proposal lies in its direct industrial benefits for Canada. A senior government source says talks aim to establish a formal joint venture between the two aerospace titans, not a simple final assembly line, but significant co-production of the Gripen E. Such a partnership promises large numbers of high-skilled, well-paying jobs within Canada's aerospace sector, a source of national pride and economic strength. Building fighter jets at home is a powerful political and economic incentive. Two specific locations have been floated. Bombardier's facility near Toronto Pearson International Airport. Bombardier's plant in Dorval, Quebec. A Gripen production line at either site could generate thousands of jobs. That promise resonates in communities dependent on aerospace jobs and adds a domestic argument to technical and military considerations. Contrast that with the F-35 program. Canadian firms do supply parts to the global F-35 chain, but there is no final assembly or major production in Canada. The work is spread across a US-led international program. The new talks between Bombardier and Saab are unfolding against a backdrop of significant delays in Canada's official procurement process. The government had publicly committed to concluding its review of the F-35 acquisition by September 21, 2025. That deadline has come and gone with no final decision announced. Prime Minister Carney had previously given assurances the timeline would be met. Defense Minister McGuinty had previously given assurances the timeline would be met. The review continues to drag on. This persistent delay has created an atmosphere of uncertainty. It has opened the door for alternative proposals like the Gripen to gain traction and public attention. Officials from the Department of National Defense have confirmed the review is still active. They say the government is carefully weighing military requirements, industrial benefits, long-term costs. While that due diligence is standard for a purchase of this magnitude, the missed deadline suggests the decision is proving more difficult than anticipated. The ongoing delays fuel speculation the government may be having second thoughts about the F-35, or is struggling to reconcile escalating costs and schedule problems with promises to Canadians and allies. This lack of a firm decision creates a vacuum. A key reason for Canada's hesitation is the mounting trouble within the F-35 program itself. Recent reports from the United States have painted a concerning picture: significant delays and budget overruns directly affecting the version of the jet that Canada intends to buy. The U.S. Government Accountability Office, a nonpartisan watchdog, revealed the critical Block 4 software upgrade. The critical Block 4 hardware upgrade is now 5 years behind schedule. This upgrade is essential for the aircraft to reach its full combat potential. The delay means that even if Canada receives its jets, they may not have the capabilities promised for many years. As Canada explores its options, the United States has made its position clear. And it is not subtle. Washington has issued stark warnings against deviating from the F-35 plan. U.S. Ambassador Pete Hoekstra publicly cautioned. He warned a mixed fleet would be extremely costly. He pointed to logistical complexities, maintaining separate supply chains, maintaining separate training programs, maintaining separate maintenance protocols. The message is pragmatic but carries the weight of a powerful ally. Warnings have also taken a pointed political tone. The Ottawa Citizen reported private U.S. warnings of serious consequences. The exact nature wasn't specified, but the implication is clear. Altering the deal could strain defense and political ties. This places Canada in a delicate diplomatic position. Ottawa must balance domestic industrial interests with alliance imperatives. Washington's pressure highlights the geopolitical weight of the F-35. For the U.S., the F-35 is a tool of alliance cohesion. It deepens interoperability. It simplifies joint operations. It solidifies a U.S.-led technological and military ecosystem. Faced with the F-35's problems and pressure from Washington, a third path is gaining serious consideration in Ottawa: the mixed fleet. This option would involve Canada procuring a smaller number of F-35 jets than originally planned and supplementing them with a fleet of Gripen E fighters assembled in Canada. This hybrid approach is seen by some as a potential compromise that could balance the competing demands of military capability, industrial benefits, and cost. It would allow Canada to retain access to the F-35's advanced stealth technology for high-threat missions while using the more cost-effective Gripen for other roles, such as NORAD patrols. Industry Minister Melanie Joly has been a key voice in this discussion, publicly stating that a mixed fleet is an active possibility. She has framed the choice as a strategic one for Canada's industrial future. Ottawa could either try to extract further industrial commitments from Lockheed Martin for the F-35 program, or pursue the Gripen option to create jobs and reduce reliance on the U.S. defense supply chain. Her explicit priority is to secure tangible economic benefits for Canada, and the mixed fleet model is one way to achieve that goal without completely abandoning the F-35 and risking the full wrath of Washington. The logic behind a mixed fleet is compelling on paper. The viability of the Gripen as an option for Canada has been unexpectedly bolstered by events unfolding in Europe. On October 22, 2025, Ulf Kristersson, Volodymyr Zelensky signed a significant letter of intent. This agreement covers the potential sale of more than 100 Saab JAS-39 Gripen E fighters to Ukraine as it seeks to modernize its air force. This massive potential order has profound implications for Saab, as it would necessitate a major expansion of its production capacity to meet the sudden surge in demand. This development makes the idea of a Canadian production line far more plausible. President Zelensky has outlined an ambitious vision, stating a need for approximately 250 modern aircraft to secure its skies. The Gripen is positioned to be a cornerstone of this new force. The company would need international partners to help scale up manufacturing. A joint venture with an established aerospace leader like Bombardier in Canada would be a logical and attractive solution. Bombardier Saab talks suggest a credible path for Canada to acquire a different, highly capable aircraft while bolstering domestic aerospace. The partnership injects complexity and political weight and will define Canada's defense capabilities for decades. The development forces a public re-evaluation. Interoperability with the United States, interoperability with NATO allies, or securing high-value manufacturing jobs at home and maintaining industrial independence? The Gripen option brings the debate forward. The discussions are more than corporate maneuvering. They could pivot national industrial and defense policy. Bombardier Saab talks are now a focal point for defense analysts and factory workers. The stakes are immense. Billions of taxpayer dollars, the future of thousands of skilled workers, and the ability of Canada's military to defend its airspace and contribute to international missions. A Canadian-based Gripen plan means the F-35 is no longer the only viable path. It creates real competition.